Greetings, subjects. Alex here, and today we're gonna take a look at the one that started it all, the OG, the classic 616 suit, Marvel Legends 80 Years Iron Man. Let's take a look. Out of the box, immediately what you'd get is a factory swap bicep and the reversed boot. Every 80 years Iron Man is like that. The problems I got with my copy is that the alternate head has a scratch right under the right eye and a cut on the ear of the Tony head sculpt, and then a scratch on the hip. And for the overall body, it's appropriately sized and with correct proportions compared to the ones we got from the Toy Biz era and the Iron Man 2 pack from the dark days of Hasbro Marvel Legends. This is the classic Iron Man that we wanted. Classic Iron Man comes with a pair of alternate hands, a pair of focused blasts, a pair of larger scattered blasts, where you can plug in the smaller one to the large one to make up for a larger blast. Options, that's always a plus, so thumbs up for that. And then ultimately an alternate helmet and Tony's steamy mustached head. Oh, baby. For the articulation, the head can look up, down, rotates, tilts side to side because this is sitting on a hinge and ball peg. The arm can rotate, raises that high, bicep swivels, and as I've mentioned earlier, the biceps in all 80 years Iron Man have been interchanged, where the triceps are inside, so they couldn't really be placed in a proper resting position, and mine's already been fixed by yours truly. I swapped the biceps and now they're both where they should be. Then back with the elbows, they're double jointed, that bends that much. Wrist can hinge up and down and rotate. And then for the torso articulation, this one has been engineered better than the previously reviewed Mark 85 because not only does it crunches forward, it also leans back, and it has a waist swivel. It kicks fair amount, and then thigh swivel. It can do the splits, but I'm afraid of seeing how far it can go because of the circular things on his hips. You can't rotate it to get out of the way if you want to do the splits. Next, double jointed knees, a calf swivel which is hidden well by the boot, foot hinges forward and back, and with an ankle pivot. Iron Man stands at about 6.5 inches. Here's the 80 years Iron Man with another 80 years Iron Man, but with the alternate classic head, along with the Tony Stark AI Iron Man with its bright yellow and red color scheme, and the other Tony Stark AI Iron Man but with the steamy head sculpt instead of the AI hologram head that I forgot to include in the Iron Legion in the Mark 85 video. Here he is with the other Trinity teammates, Thor and Cap. No, wrong Trinity. Nope, still wrong. There you go. And then ultimately presenting you the other members in their different costumes or different timeline appearance, as I'm still working on hunting for the other 616 members in their classic look for the right price. But we'll get there. There's my review with the 80 years Alex Ross Marvel Legends Iron Man. And overall, I more than love the figure. This is the classic look that we all wanted. And aside from the minor scratches that the figure got right outside the box, I really no other complaints. But of course, I was aware of the factory swap bicep before I purchased the figure. I've seen the reviews and was okay with it because I'm afraid of breaking it if I fix it myself, having no experience at all. Eventually, the swap bicep bothered me and then initiated to try and look for tutorials on how to do the swap carefully, and then did the fix myself, and now I'm happier with it because it's what as it's intended. Then the reverse boot is easily fixable without the need to remove some parts. Now the figure is just full on perfection. And before we go, shout out to one of my homies circa 2015, Justin Andrew the G, Rico Gannon. Thanks for looking out, be well brother, and for the rest, I'll be seeing you on the next video.